This is the top 5 upgrades that are my favorite that I've done to my bike so far. So over the years of YouTube, I've had a ton of stuff on my bike. Swap things out, different cranks, different chain rings, different oversized pulleys, different wheels, different handlebars. So these are my top 5 things that I really do enjoy on my bicycle, and hopefully you guys do as well. Some of them are going to be given, like my OSPW, which we'll talk about in just a second. But some things are a little bit more personal to me that I think just gives a bike an extra added flair. By all means, these upgrades are not necessities. These are more just upgrades to make the bicycle mine. And if you don't like it, it's not your bike. I don't really care. You're not riding it. I'm riding it. So shut the hell up. So number 1, you guys know I'm a fanboy of OSPW. Hate it or love it, say it does anything or not. I like it. It makes the bike look different. It's something cool. But I've had this on here now for a little while. This is the brand new Nova Ride in their CCD Evo S. And the S is the solid pulley cage wheels. I've had this on there. People have been asking me what pulley wheel this is. This is a brand new launch for them. I've been with Nova Ride since 6,000 subscribers. I believed in their product. They're made in France. They do a lot of good stuff, but I definitely think this is the best iteration of their cage by far. Aesthetically, it looks amazing. They added titanium bolts. They have full ceramic ball bearings and cages inside of their wheels. They were said that they're able to make their cage a little bit stiffer as well and lighter, and it's 80 grams. It's one of my favorite cages by them. I did the silver. I think it gives a nice touch. They have black, green, yellow, red, whatever different colors you want. And if you don't like the solid full cage like that one, they also make a hollowed out cage like this one right here. Again, a huge increase in aesthetics. Boom, right here. I've always liked their sharp detailed cage lines. What the hell? But this, the final finished product in here looks absolutely amazing. You can see the engravement of the carbon fiber right there. They have the titanium bolts. And then, like I said, these are the same ceramic ball bearings that you will get inside of those things. And they spin forever. Now, some people say OSPWs, the whole idea behind OSPW is this. Okay, let me tell it to you. Let me break it down to you. Because this cage is oversized and the pulley wheels are bigger, they go around here much cleaner and take less sharp turns, allowing for a less friction drivetrain. So it's supposed to be a little bit more efficient. And some people say, well, why don't SRAM and Shimano do that? Well, SRAM Red did increase their pulley wheels for their new SRAM Red, and also SRAM Force. They added a 15-tooth to their stock pulley wheel to help with that more smooth and less friction drivetrain. Now, some people just go, why don't Shimano and SRAM do it? We don't understand. If it's so much more efficient, why haven't they done it yet? I can't answer that for you. I don't know. But Ceramic Speed's been doing it for a long time. Kogel, Nova Ride, whoever it is, I like it. Now, a lot of these companies also, like Nova Ride, they say that you get a 3.5 watts savings with this OSPW because these bearings are much more smoother. There's less friction on the pulley wheels because these are aluminum, and then there are ceramic bearings inside here, and it's oversized and all this other stuff. And then other people will negate it and say that because of the actual oversize of it, that it actually adds more drag, which can cause it to be not as aero. You're a full-grown adult watching a man talk about this on YouTube. At the end of the day, it's your money, it's your choice. I buy it for the aesthetics, and I want something different on there. Maybe also, like I said, I've said this before in the past, whenever I'm riding, I want everything I can have possible on my bike to give me an advantage. So that way, when I'm doing my coffee ride, if I get dropped, I know it's on me and not the bike. So that's my truth be told, but I absolutely do love the aesthetics of it. My drivetrains run really smooth right now. Bottom bracket as well is from Nova Ride. I really do like it. Frictionless, smooth, easy to pedal. Very, very much. That thing is $350. If you guys wanted one, check it out. I do have a code. I think it's GC Nova 10. I'll put it down in the description below. Use it if you like. It gives you a little discount. Full disclosure, it does give me a kickback. So if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can buy one. But I really do believe in them and also their bearings as well. So I'm not going to do the bottom bracket for a piece I like, but their bottom brackets I like as well. It has a silver on there. Matches the OSPW. Very cool. So let's go on to the next upgrade. The next upgrade that I absolutely love on this bike is this Digirit carbon fiber chainring. Now, I don't have an affiliation with them. I don't have a discount code. I bought this for pure want and pure enjoyment. This is a size 52 tooth chainring, and they have it in their marble finish. You guys know I'm a fan of one buys. I absolutely love a carbon fiber chainring. Now, with carbon fiber teeth, which these are, there is going to be wear problems on these quicker than a machine. So they definitely will wear faster. And to give you guys a example, I had a customer who rode his bike for 3 years. He rode pretty heavy, 150 miles to 200 miles a week, and it wore out and he broke a tooth. Now, he was obviously on flat lands. It didn't cause him to crash, but obviously he needed to replace it. So there is a quicker wear on these things, and they're expensive. I believe this one was like around $350 to $400, but I just love the customization of it. You can literally hit them up on their website, tell them exactly whatever bolt pattern you need. I had this XKD power meter, which is kind of like an off-brand. It was a 5 bolt by 110, which is a really hard chainring size to find. I told them that, and I said I wanted to be fit completely flush to this power meter. They looked up all the dimensions, fit it perfectly to it, so it looked completely circular around. And then, like I said, I told them to do marble finish. They also have a 3K finish. They have a different kind of finish. You can discuss all this with them in chat and tell them exactly what you're looking for. But this Digirit carbon fiber chainring, it's definitely a talking piece, and it looks really badass. I love the marble finish look to it. It looks really, really clean. And side note added, the side brake cranks, I've been rocking these things for a year and a half to 2 years. One of my favorite crank arms out there on the market. One of the best stiffness to weight ratios out there. Very, very nice full carbon fiber full carbon fiber crank with a dub spindle on there. I love it. You can even see the wear marks are there. That's for me. But yes, Digirit carbon fiber chainring, one of my favorite pieces I have on the bike. Now this is a pretty soft third favorite item here, but it's something that I do like. It looks different. These are the absolute black graphene brake pads. The reason why I got them is I saw Tadej Pogačar had them. I'm like, I gotta have them. That is really it. There's no other explanation for it. But when I bought them, and I bought them at full retail because we're not an absolute black dealer, I installed them. One, I love the aesthetics. It's different. It looks really cool. But two, I was actually surprised to feel a difference between the stock Shimano brake pads and these brake pads. They felt much more grippier. They felt like they were, well, I mean, I can't go into that much detail on brake pads, but they just felt much more grippier, and they had a bunch more bite on the actual brake caliper themselves. So a very cool piece. They look different. I think this is like metal or alloy. I think they're like $50 a piece, maybe $100 a piece. Not necessary by any means at all. You can just run your stock Shimano brake pads. They work great as well. But it's just a different aesthetics, and that's what I'm all about. Like I said, I'm not racing. I'm not competing for anything. I'm just a guy who likes bikes, and I think that that's a cool looking brake caliper on there. Something different to give your bike a little flair. Let's say you've done a couple upgrades, you don't have a lot of money, you want something just to give your bike like a nice little upkeep. That is a cool feature, and yeah, they work for SRAM Red, Dura-Ace, or Shimano. So check them out. They are the absolute black graphene brake pads. Bonus alert! Bonus alert! Bonus alert! This is not included in the list, but I get a lot of questions on what this is. I don't like to ride with stuff in my back pocket. I ride with one water bottle, which is absolutely stupid for South Florida. It's really hot, and I should be drinking way more fluids and way more hydration. But I do stop at the turnaround point, so that's like 2 full bottles. But right here is an Elite keg or storage bottle. This is where I keep all my tools inside here for everything I need to go ahead and fix on my bike. Literally inside of here, it goes in the back. You pop this thing up like this. And inside here, this is like my essentials for fixing people's bikes. I don't ride tubeless, but I have a Revolve labeled tubeless dynamo plug kit. So if any of my friends who ride tubeless, I can go ahead and fix their flat tires for them. Usually being the mechanic or YouTube guy or whatever, people are like, oh, can you fix my bike for me, please? I got a flat tire on the side of the road. I'm like, yeah, sure. Also I have inside here CO2. I keep CO2s just in case the fact that you get 2 flats or a buddy gets a flat. I have a TPU tube inside there for me. And then also, I keep this little press to cycle ratchet wrench system, which works great. It comes with all these little kits in here. I got the 6mm to go ahead and remove my wheel. I can tighten up a stem bolt, whatever I need to do. This thing works amazing. Give you a little son of a biscuit. Give you a little ASMR real quick. Oh, hold on a second. It's crazy how this phone just floats in the air. But yeah, you can literally boom or left and right. Works fantastic. So this is a really good system to have. And let's say you didn't have one of these kegs and you just wanted this to can easily fit in the back of a jersey pocket. So check them out at Press Recycle. They have a ton of good riding tools. And this also doubles as a tire lever, which is absolutely sick. So you don't need to keep a tire lever on board. I've changed a couple flats of this thing easily. So that's inside my keg. And we also have a little bit of insulation inside here so stuff doesn't rattle around. Once you close it, goes back in there. That's it. So really cool. This is a boner alert, bonus boner one. Number 4, this has been with me for a very long time. This is my custom Dorimo zero offset seat post in a gloss finish to match the bike, obviously. Dorimo is known for making very lightweight carbon fiber products. So this seat post is like around, I think it was like 140 grams or maybe 119 grams. I can't remember when I installed it. But people always said there's a weight limit of like 200 pounds in there. I'm 200 pounds. I have it clamped right where it needs to be. They have clamp lines right here and here. People also say don't clamp in bike stands. I clamp it very carefully. This thing, as high-end as it is, as expensive as it is, and how novelty of an item it is, has really surprised me with how rugged it's been. It's really surprised me in terms of the durability. I've hit a ton of potholes on this seat post, never cracked it, never hurt anything. The look is absolutely amazing. It saves some weight, but also it's just, again, different. So I love the look of it. Instead of just having a flat seat post in the back, I got this really good looking gloss black zero offset seat post. The saddle rail clamps have been amazing. Haven't had any issues at all with mounting a new seat on here. I've tried different saddles on here. You guys all know I love this Bjorn saddle, the 3D printed saddle. Been rocking this for a while, but the seat post is phenomenal. So it's very expensive. I want to say it's around $400, depending on what model you get or for what bike. They make it for like SL7s, they make it for SL8s, Factors, Dogmas, stuff like that. By no means do you need one. But again, if you're looking for something that's cool and different and you can get in a flat UD finish or you can get in a gloss finish, you have the ability to go ahead and get this. Reach out to them. I know the turnaround times are kind of long, but very surprised. And again, like I said, I'm 200 pounds. So if you're worried about the weight on it, keep in mind, it works phenomenally. So this is my number 4 upgrade on here. All right, last but not least, number 5, the overfast through axles. I think that these are some of the coolest piece of equipment you can add to your bike. 1, again, they're different. 2, they're lighter than what the axles are in. Now, it is carbon fiber all the way through. A lot of people have safety concerns. Again, I can't speak for everyone, but in my opinion, I've been rocking these exact same overfast axles for, probably a year now, maybe less, maybe 8 months or a year. Inserting them, taking them out all the time, changing wheels, changing cassettes, changing rotors, in and out, in and out. Threads haven't worn off. I haven't broken any of them. I've hit a ton of potholes on these things. No issues at all. Now, again, we don't have descents. I'm not descending down 50 miles an hour. But again, it's secured by the wheel itself. It's housed inside alloy all the way through. They've been working fantastic. They give a nice little pop of yellow color, but you can also get them customized to whatever you want. Like on this bike over here. We have a customer who ordered custom overfast axles in white. They make them in pink. You can get them in whatever color you want, but they are just, it's like a novelty item again. It's like a luxury. I want to say the total lighter for stock axles takes off like 20, maybe 15 grams, maybe 10 grams. It depends on your through axle in there, but it gives it a nice pop of color. I had the Pirelli with the yellow label tires in there, and it was so sick to look at. But yes, those are one of my favorite things out there. Also, I've changed rotors 100 different times, like I said. Let me pull one of these things out to show you what they look like. So here's what it looks like out of the thing. It's just a really cool piece of carbon fiber. Us being in cycling, we all love carbon fiber stuff. So this is a really cool feature. I think these are one of the first generations. I think the second generations, they added like titanium in here to help with this, because obviously some people are apes and they rounded these things out because they don't put in a solid 6mm tool into it. They'll use like a rounded bit when removing it. So just be mindful if you do buy these, make sure you get a tool all the way in there before you just start yanking on it. But yeah, and even look at the threads. They've been working great on there. So overfast through axles, I think they're like $200. Again, they are an expensive item. You do not need them by any means necessary, but it is a cool feature to have. Weight test on them. This is the front SL8, 16 grams. Very cool. Don't have an SL8 one to stock to, so kudos to you guys. But those are my top 5 upgrades I've done to my bike. Obviously, I swapped out handlebars. I love my polymer bar. This is a really cool bar. These little features, like subscribers of the YouTube channel, people that have turned into friends of mine, from viewers to watchers to friends, they send me all cool stuff like this. This is a custom-made cap with my name on it. Also for the plugs for the bar ends, custom one like that. That's so badass. I really do like that. And very appreciative when people send me that stuff out. It's very meaningful to me that someone will take the time of the day to make those and send them to me, which is really, really cool. And also another honorable mention, a lot of people don't like the white carbon fiber spokes, but these are the Far Sport Evos with the carbon fiber spokes, ceramic speed bearings. These are, again, a one-of-one custom made with a white carbon fiber painted spoke, and even the hubs. That's my tattoo on there, 18, just a significant number to me, and my GC Performance channel name on there. So a really cool wheel set. So when people, they're like, oh, why do you like them? It's just different. It looks really cool in riding. They look badass and spooling up. I mean, very, very cool. But anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what your favorite was. Let me know what you would have changed if this was your video. Let me know about your day. And we're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll talk back in the next video. Bye.